Hey everybody, we are here with Benny. Pronounce it for me again. Genuardi. I should do that. My mom is going to be ashamed of me when she watches this, that I'm struggling to pronounce your last name. He's the general manager here at Villa Bella in Burke. Now, I found you, like you guys are an institution, you've been here nearly 20 years. I found you because a friend of mine recommended you to me. I was out visiting another client, and they were like, you've got to go by Villa. You've got to try their garlic knots.
Whoa.
And so I came in here and I tried them. They were amazing. What really stuck out to me was the bread. It is hard to find good bread. And
especially when it's all made.
Especially, and that's what I asked. I actually asked them, where's the bread from? And they looked at me crazy. They're like, we make it here. It's like, yes! I was so excited.
So we are authentic Sicilian Italian restaurant.
Yes, definitely. And the first thing when I tried your bread is it just took me back to my grandma's.
Correct.
It took me back to my grandma. She always made fresh bread. We had bread with every meal. We had olive oil with every meal.
It's the same thing with all the sauce. The sauce that will bring you back to the past when people they immigrate to the States and they start to provide all this beautiful recipe for whole tradition. Like, that's what we are.
So tell us a little bit about the food here at Bella. What is the inspiration behind it, and specifically what I don't think a lot of people understand is the difference between sort of the Sicilian style
Correct.
and the mainland Italian and northern.
Correct.
Southern.
So Villa Bella is very famous about pizza and traditional like pasta. Well, we are family restaurant, so we try to provide all the type of dish customer like. The difference from Sicilian food and maybe different region of Italy, we try to keep our sauce very simple with small ingredient, fresh ingredient every day. That is the secret. Like we don't use a lot of cream, a lot of stuff. Like tomato sauce, we can use like the classic ingredients for tomato sauce, like garlic, onion, fresh basil, and just a good tomato. And the result is successful.
It definitely speaks for itself. Every time that I've been here, one of the things that's really stuck out to me is I've always been here at lunchtime. And most people think of pizza as kind of like a heavy meal. And even if you're having it at lunchtime, you're going to be bogged down in the afternoon. Well, I've got pizza, I've got pizza here, and I never felt bogged down because you guys really have that sort of light, fresh flavor in all of your entrees, your pizzas, your pastas.
Correct. That's why we give you a lot of options for people to come for lunch. I know pizza, sometimes people they think it's going to be heavy for lunch, but we have the option like a lunch special. Like we do like a small 8-inch pizza with a small salad. At least you can eat a couple slices for lunch, eat your salad. After that you take it back and you do a nice breakfast when you go home, maybe
Right.
later.
Have it for dinner.
Something, a nice late dinner. That's just like the secret. Like we try to control the portion for lunch, or less people that can come in, they don't pay enough for whatever they get for lunch.
Right.
Yeah, it's something like we can work on it. And I tell you the truth, Villa Bella is not like a fast food because we are a full restaurant, so that's why our customers, more people, they enjoy a full restaurant service. So if you take a look in a couple miles, we got everybody for fast food.
No,
so.
definitely.
But for dinner, I guarantee you, like you come to Villa Bella, you need to wait maybe 10, 15 minutes to get a table. Because people, they follow us for over 18 years.
Yeah.
And I tell you the truth, they know our sauce, our dishes better than us sometimes because customer input for us is the best thing.
Yeah.
So when we make a mistake, we try to fix it right away because we want the customer to be satisfied and happy to come back and provide a good work for people.
Well, one of the things that my friends raved about, and my friend actually recommended to come here, was the garlic knots.
Correct.
And talk a little bit about the garlic knots you guys have.
The garlic knots, we made maybe for lunch or dinner, we prepare like a list over 200 or 300 garlic knots every day, fresh made. Like we start in the morning to prepare the dough for the pizza. After that, we prepare all the garlic knots. So it's a little different. We don't want to give you the secret for that.
No, don't. Definitely don't.
And people, they very enjoy that. And especially for carry out, people, they ask on the phone, can we drop like 6 or 12 garlic knots on the package, please? And unfortunately, there's a big impact for the community, the garlic knots.
Definitely true. And I think most people, a lot of people haven't heard of garlic knots. They don't know what they are, and they think of garlic bread, they think of breadsticks and things like that. Nope, it's neither of those things.
Yeah, because the way we prepare is like we give you a lot of flavor. Like we use a lot of ingredients to give you more flavor. Like a mix of pesto. We do a nice pesto with cheese and stuff like that. We saute a little bit with this type of pesto. And they get so crunchy and flavor.
Oh, yeah. I'm drooling right now. Can't see it.
Maybe we get something later with a nice glass of wine too.
My saliva glands are going crazy just talking about them. And like I said, the thing that really stuck out to me the first time I came here was the bread. It takes me back to what my grandmother used to do. Who's making the bread here? Have you guys always done the bread in-house?
Correct. We have the same chef for over 18 years.
Wow.
And the person soon will retire, but we have a substitution already. But I think until they want to come to work, we let it come to work.
Yeah.
So it's a phenomenal person, and he worked for us over 25 years. So we try to let it stay with us until he decides to. Yeah.
He's passing down some secrets ever so slowly to the next person.
All the secret, actually, all the recipe they come from my aunt Julia. Mm-hmm. So most all the old recipe the chef is providing is a recipe for family tradition. So that's all the tomato sauce, the garlic sauce, the pesto, added dipping for the bread, all that, they come all from my aunt Julia. Yeah.
And there's a little bit of magic in that. I think people are kind of used to getting bread and olive oil at different places changed. You guys don't just do that. There's all kinds of spices and herbs in your olive oil. As soon as you taste it, you can tell there's something different.
Because you would test the freshness of the bread too.
Oh yeah. Bread's amazing. My uncle ran an Italian butcher shop in Delhi in Pittsburgh for almost 50 years.
So you grew up good.
I grew up with all that stuff, and I still miss all the sausage and meats that he would make.
Nice bracciole or nice
to me, like the
meatball.
I've never found Italian sausage like this ever again.
It's true. They use like fennel, they use like different spices. Yep. So they know how to.
It was an art.
Correct.
It's completely an art. Completely an art.
For sure, in Italy, we can't complain about that because we have a lot of heart. It's not easy to find the people that have a passion to do something in life. Because sometimes you try to explain to them the way you want to run your business. Sometimes it's not easy to find good employees. So this is the secret. You need to try to get involved with your employee to your business to let it become a nice team. After that, they will transmit that one to the customer. That's why when they come in, they see a nice team service, a nice welcome. We are a family restaurant, we're not corporate, so we try to do our best for our customers.
And you guys have been here for 18 years.
Correct.
So you're obviously doing something right. What would you say to restaurateurs out there? You guys have been in business 20 years, you've obviously been very successful. Food is great, service is great. What kind of advice would you give to other restaurateurs to be replicating that type of success?
Well, if you guys never been on the area of Burke, feel free to stop by. Like you say, we have a beautiful garlic knots. We have a lot of different items from Italy, like pizza, pasta, salad, and seafood, nice special too. On the website, you will find all the special of the week. We will find that we change the special too, and plus you find us everywhere. Like so, we try to keep inform our customer whatever we're doing.
Mm-hmm. So, what would you say has been some of the keys to your success of being so good over the last 18 years?
The key of the business is employee, because, like I say, if you don't find the correct people for your business, it's easy you will go down. Because cooks is one thing, so they need to be consistent. When you start to change people in the kitchen, it become again training, the sauce they're not testing the same, but we was lucky to find good people. So we're growing, they're growing, and we have the consistency. The same thing we try to do on the front of the house, but it's not easy because this type of job for the waiters or serving is just for people to go to college. So we know every 6 or 1 year we lose people, and we train again people. And that's why it's happened. Sometimes we can make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because when you training, sometimes they can make a mistake on the table, but almost all the regular customers, they know us. So they realize it's a brand new guys on training. So
my grandfather, when he came over from Italy, waited tables for 40 years in Italian restaurants. It was a different world back then. He could provide a middle-class lifestyle to his family for 40 years, waiting tables. So there's an art to that as well. You know, the best waiters in the world, really know what they're doing. They really enhance the customer's experience.
Correct.
What are some ways that Villa has grown, changed, and developed over 18 years?
Well, over 18 years, of course we changed a couple of people on the front, serving and stuff like that. The stuff for the kitchen is still the same. We try to improve like more different specialty like on Sicilian food. So like we start to do like arancinis, like classic dish from Sicily.
Yeah.
We used to do like called a cudurone. It's a pizza, like a traditional pizza from the town of my uncle. So it was successful a couple years. After that, maybe people they get a little tired. We substitute. But like I say, we try to improve to our customer every week, doing different special, like to let remember people how grandma used to make the prosciole, or a nice also buco. So we try to do almost everything to attract people to try nice, authentic Italian food. Yeah.
So where is Villa going? You mentioned maybe doing some expansion coming up. Where do you see
for
you guys
expansion? Actually, we with La Bella we already expand like with the private room. So we have a nice private room for 42 people maximum, and it can be reserved like with fixed menu or depend or lunch or dinner for meeting. So that was the extension we had to La Bella, because before it was over 40 minutes wait for a table. So now we're going around 20-25 minutes wait average. Like we can complain, and like I said, we try to keep the price how much we can, and like I say, every year everything's go up. Flour, pasta, tomato. So unfortunately, we need to raise the price a little bit.
So I guess just to wrap up, what are the plans for the future?
The plan for the future, we try to stay consistency on the food and service. It's very important for our customer, because when you go out, you pretend to treat like a king. Because I pay, you gotta give the service and good food. But like I say, so we human. Sometimes we can make mistake, and we try to fix the issue right away. But sometimes people they don't like talk to us. They will go online and they will write down whatever they want. And after we see online, we try to get it back. But it's not something we like to deal with customers when they do. If you have a problem with La Bella, please just mention to us, and we try to do the best we can.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me, everybody. When you check this out, if you're anywhere near Burke and you love Sicilian-style Italian food, or if you've never had it, I would definitely recommend coming to Villa and checking it out. Start out with the amazing bread. I cannot say enough good things about the bread. It takes me back to my grandmother's house, which is the best place I can possibly go for food. Nona's house has the best food, right? The amazing bread, the amazing garlic knots, the pizza's great. Pasta, also tremendous. Fresh seafood. It's really true to Sicilian-style Italian food, and I couldn't recommend it more. Benny, thank you so much for talking to me.
My pleasure. And I hope I see you soon for dinner or lunch, whatever you decide, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Bye.